spawn
Sure.
if it's your home hangar. How would you even load a whole C manually? Is there an open elevator near the dock? No. I have watched that Star Citizen live 3 times now, maybe 2.5. Um, they do not support manual cargo loading on the whole series in an efficient way right now. That is coming. They've talked about that. What we did earlier at TACAT is I flew my whole C to Port Tressler for an intro to hauling mission because I think I lost on my rep or something. Um, and I went in, spawned my whole A, and then just flew it out to the whole C and transferred the cargo. Whole C
Wait,
is not
how did
useful right now.
you just hit member? How did you lose all your experience? Oh wait,
I
no, don't tell me it was from Saturday.
I don't know. I don't know. Haven't done a reset or anything. Let me check it again.
Because remember, because I remember I told you I
Yeah,
took a huge rep hit from that
yeah.
day.
I lost all of my. I don't think that I should have lost that much, but
Well,
I'm
neither
back.
do I, but I don't think I should have lost as much as I ended up losing also.
I'm back at trainee. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Think I see my body out there. I'm gonna go out and try and get it.
Hey, you're here.
Heard the failure penalty in hauling missions is bad right now. Well, we had 6 member level missions worth, right? Dyer?
Now, the thing is that we didn't fail them. We partially completed all of them. The cargo just glitched on the elevators.
Well, partially completed on your end, but I think on everyone else's end it didn't. Because I had the same issue that I heard somebody voicing on Saturday. I think it just glitched for some reason and didn't give us credit for them.
So maybe that's why I only, even though I lost a fuckload, maybe that's why I only lost as much as I did.
Yeah, because you still partial completed, yeah. I mean, 6 member level contracts though, it was a lot of cargo. I think we were pushing over 100 SCU, right? I
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot on board.
I mean, the C2 makes it not look like a lot, but yeah.
This is your stop. Please prepare to disembark.
I mean, we probably had, I remember you had them in quadrants, and they were probably 4 high, 3 deep. So this is where math hurts my brain when you get into 3 dimensions, because I'm thinking about
No,
like,
they were approximately 4x2 by 4-ish. I mean, you might be able to subtract a little bit off of that, but I'd say at least. Actually, no, yeah, I'd say at least 4x2 by 4. So that'd be 32 per location, so about 96. So yeah,
okay,
100 is probably a good guesstimate.
I'm having a, probably overcomplicating the situation, but is it literally just as simple as length times width times depth?
That yeah, that's how you do that math.
Okay.
Good job.
I remember, well, the reason I'm asking is because literally, like, I was good at every math course in school except geometry.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That
you could give me anything, any math, and I could do it. But if you gave me geometry, there was something about the pictures that broke my brain.
I don't know
Don't know.
why. Like I don't know why I was actually good at geometry, to be completely honest. But like I was that nerd in class who was just got bored in the back and was just trying not to get in trouble because I didn't have anything to do, just twiddling my thumbs in geometry. I think I actually ended up helping the teacher teach people.
That's great. Who was it at the beginning of stream that said you haven't lost that Arden armor yet? Is that you, Dyer?
Oh yeah.
Well, there
Oh,
it
so
is.
is
It's
it? Did it
gone.
respawn?
No,
It's
it's
gone
gone.
forever.
Well, hold on. Let's see if it respawned because we were curious about that, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, I don't see it.
That's stupid.
I'm coming out of the C2. Oh, I guess I should turn the shields off first. Hang on.
Yes.
Uh,
Then
where's
once you
that?
come out and
Attack Cat, you
work.
liked geometry. Okay. I was more of an algebra
What I
guy.
actually really liked in high school was physics. Physics was a surprisingly really fun class for me.
I graduated a year and a half early, and I was in my third year of college calculus when I graduated in high school.
So what I'm hearing is we're all just a bunch of nerds.
Yep, I think so. I think that's accurate.
But that was longer ago than I'd care to mention.
It's
That was before you all were
about what's
born.
on the inside that matters. Do you feel young at heart?
I feel like Davari's about to
Well,
like
considering I've had 5
substantially
heart attacks
disagree.
and minor strokes, no,
There
I
you
don't
go.
feel young.
There you go. I was waiting for it. All right, everybody, avert their eyes. Avert their eyes. Don't look at my screen.
So you know, because you said that, everybody's gonna turn and look at it.
He's
That's
doing
kind of
the typical bashful, like, oh, don't look. Hee hee.
he he. I'm pretty sure that this is all of those sea green armor things from when we fought the Chaos Crew. Because I don't think there's any other way I would have gotten this many sea green armor pieces.
Oh, I didn't hit. Let me open up all exterior.
I don't have any good armor here. This is
And
a
the back
bummer.
one's down. I see it.
That was like one org event we did a couple months ago. We've been wanting to do another one soon. Again, it's just half of our org really fell into Space Marine 2 pretty heavily. Not half of our org, but a chunk of our org. So we just don't have the numbers right now, and with CitizenCon coming up, I'm actually going, so I'm not going to be around as much for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. So we just kind of put it on the back burner for now. I messaged King Chaos, and we'll get back to it most likely after CitizenCon.
All right, can you drop open all exterior doors, because even though this appears down, it's not.
Yeah, that's
Are you
what
stuck outside?
happens, Chad. All right, I'm doing it. I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it. Wearing my ugly armor. Coolest thing I have here. Thing is what backpack goes with this armor?
Yep, they just went up.
Yeah, I just closed all exterior. I'm gonna open it
Yeah.
again here in a second.
Yeah, because it was glitched out and only came partway down.
Hey, there's another. Oh no! See, you're not at the one that I don't know what that is. Is that the elevator? No. Yeah, that's not where I don't even know what the hell that goes to. Where is that?
We spring extra for friends. Low key. Yeah, I don't like to wear it, to be completely honest with you, but
All right, Devari, I'm just gonna come back there and ride the elevator down.
every time I put it on, I want to immediately take it off because I don't want to lose it until the next patch. But I should just lean into it. Just gonna lean into it.
You don't want to lose what?
My armor.
The armor?
Yeah.
Looks
It's
nifty.
my concierge armor, and I don't wear it often because I really enjoy it.
It's my concierge armor. Boom, boom, bee, boom.
Is that how I sound to you? Baby. I sound like a sim to you?
You sound like Droopy Dog. Oh boy.
Yeah, I normally do check my see, it's like Chad's talking, and now I don't want to wear it
All right,
anymore.
Devari. Can you see me now?
Just wish I had a less of a vanilla backpack, but you know, with best of both worlds.
The way you were aiming yourself here, Davari, made you look like a dolphin swimming through
Welcome
space.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Pirates are rare. Pirates are
Yeah,
rare in
that's
my
the
experience.
cargo hold ramp, but it doesn't go into anything. I couldn't get out of it, so.
That's weird. Anyway,
But
now that you're on board, I'm gonna log because I need to go somewhere.
all right, how much is left of that ship?
I scraped most of the
Vehicle
exterior.
selected.
You might just want to munch and move on. It's up to you,
Your
but
vehicle, please.
well, yeah, especially since you have your C2 here.
I've only been pirated probably 3 times in like a year.
All right, guys, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna lurk in chat.
Take
Take it
care,
easy,
Dyer.
Dyer.
Have a good
Take
one.
care.
Hope your back feels better. She's very avoidable too. We get called out in chat about as soon as we've caught someone. See, I don't look at chat. I think it clutters up. It clutters up my Star Citizen experience. One time I've got chat up is like, it's rare. It's rare. Do you still need me to be in the SRV, Davari? What do you need help with?
No. I'm just finishing up this, and then we're gonna munch it and start on the C2.
Would it be more beneficial if I brought a... Well, you got the Reclaimer. Might as well just two-man that, I imagine. Right?
Yeah, bring out something else big, we can munch it too.
That's a good point. Maybe I should bring something big. Let me see what I've got here. Now I've got to go all the way back. First world problems. I got to walk all the way back to my turn. No, I don't. I can go to this one. In my extra large hangar.
Welcome to please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
What is the default drive on a Karak? Because I could bring the Karak. Pretty big.
Well, it wouldn't matter because yellow's not very far from Crusader.
That's fair. That's fair. It is an industrial grade C, so definitely not going far with that. You talk to everyone you meet in game, most just flash their light at me. That's cool. I should get my VoIP set up right. So it's kind of weird because I have to route it through my streaming PC back to my gaming PC. And I think it works, but I haven't tested it in a while.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us.
Karak is delivering. Anything else you need, Davari, before I head out? I'm heading
No,
to
fixing
your
to
location.
munch this caterpillar and fixing to start on the. Then fixing to start on the C2.
Use your stream output as in-game VoIP input. Stream output as in-game VoIP input. Yeah, that's kind of what that's similar to what I do. Mr. Jinxie coming in with the raid. How are you
Welcome,
all
Jinxie
doing?
and Raiders.
So kind of you, Jinxie. Really appreciate you doing that. Dyer, I got that hydrate in, by the way. I think most of Jinxie's viewers know me, but just in case you don't, my name is Jacob, or more commonly Limbo. Outside of stream, I do ship fits, Limbo ship fits on socials, if this command will work. And on stream, we kind of do, some days we do more like heavy orc stuff where we're kind of super locked in, super focused. This week we're focusing on fun. Forging unforgettable nights is what we came up with. So we are, tonight we were towing some illegal salvage missions out of the trespassing zones and just salvaging them because it sounded like a fun idea to do. So that's what we've been up to tonight. Verse is going well, Jinxie. Welcome, Akira. And I know you, Attack Cat. I know you. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming in. If you have any questions or need any help with anything, happy to be a resource for you. What were you guys getting in tonight, Jinxie? Yeah, and we do Star Citizen Saturdays in the Discord. We've been doing that. We had a really fun situation last week where we were leaving oh gosh. We were near a blockade. We were picking up a bunch of Tressler, picking up a bunch of cargo, and our C2 got soft deathed, and we had to bring another C2 out to transfer the cargo. We used the SRV to kind of pull it away from the station, but we couldn't quantum away, and I think it's because the ship was too big or there was a bug. And it was the amount of effort that it took for that was crazy, but it was also cool that everybody just kind of like rallied behind it and we fixed it because we had 6 hauling missions worth of cargo at risk. So it was really cool to kind of come together as a group and get that done. Sadly, doing some bunkers. Sadly, cargo elevators are broken at outposts for me still. Yeah, they're hit or miss, Jinxie. Those cargo elevators are hit or miss. Sometimes they work for me, sometimes they don't. We don't talk about that. A nightmare was a nightmare. It was... I think it would have been more of a nightmare if I was the pilot and you were the pilot, so... I had fun. Even though it was unfortunate, I had fun. Take care, Russell. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great night. Also, Raiders, if you are interested, yes, Dyer, I'm going to say it. We do have an active giveaway going on right now as well. So we're wrapping that up on Thursday. It's for a whole A and 3 paints, so you're welcome to enter that as well if you'd like. If you enter it, I will go ahead. Sorry, asshole. If you enter it, I will go ahead and give everybody active in chat right now the minimum tickets to qualify for the giveaway. So.
All right, it is this other seat that bugs out. I was able to use the seat Dyer was using, but every time I sit in this seat, I am stuck here.
Yeah, Jinxie, you're welcome. Thank you for the Raiders. Which seat is it, Davari?
The seat right behind the pilot. Every time I sit in this seat, I get stuck. I can't turn it on, I can't deploy the turret, and I can't get out.
Interesting. That's weird.
But when I sat in the seat Dyer was using to finish off that caterpillar and then to munch it, I was just fine.
Huh.
And I positioned where I usually am, which is in the one right behind the pilot seat, so that way I can just run back and forth. And now I'm stuck again.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never had that bug with the Reclaimer.
Me either. But when you get back, I guess I'll bring something else out too.
Yeah. I'm leaving Babbage or Orison right now. Wait a second. You're at yellow. Okay, sorry. Thought I was on the other side of the system. Jinxie, how's your I know you were talking about playing different games and stuff. I know you guys were playing Star Citizen tonight, but how is that going? I know you've been... No, actually, how is your affiliate anniversary? I think it was 2 years. You played for how many hours? I think I hopped in for a little bit of it. How did that work? How did all that go? There's like something super tiny. that I
Yeah, I
keep
just had
running
that too,
into.
getting out of
It's so
New
weird.
Babbage with
Yeah. Went really well. You did 12 hours. Wow. That's crazy. 12 hours. I'm surprised you didn't take the week off after a 12-hour stream. That's a lot of effort. I do know you took some breaks throughout though, so that's good. Can I please pull my landing gear up? Thank you. Did 24 last year and I said never again. Yeah, 24 hours is a lot.
Yeah,
I
I'm literally stuck in this seat until you get here.
Okay, I will get there as soon as possible. Switching to nav. It's gonna take a second to get out of that mode with this boat. 24 hours, yeah, that would be crazy. But with Star Citizen, it's a great game to do that with. And I do like Jinxie how you were switching up the games you were playing. That was cool. Just not get, too much of a burnout the other day. How's all that going? Like switching from game to game? Is it helping kind of avoid some of the burnout and stuff? If the cargo elevators in this thing worked, like it would be such a cool ship. I mean, it still is a cool ship, but oh, cool. What do you think you're gonna play first? Like when it officially starts? I think I saw you playing Star Trucker, maybe some Warframe the other day. Resident Evil remakes. Spooky season, nice. That's a good call. I just bought a bag of pumpkin spice espresso beans. Oof. It it is officially fall. Um, do you spook easily, Jinxie? I can't play the Resident Evil games because I spook too easily. Like nobody well, maybe people do want to see that, but it's not a great time for me. Not really. A jump scare will get me once in a while, but in general, not really. Okay, yeah, I can't play scary games. I can barely watch scary movies. I prefer more of the psychological horror, not like the jump scare horror. I was sitting here wondering, how are we getting Imagine Dragons? I forgot Dyer probably requested something. I feel like jumping at jump scares are just survival instinct kicking in and not fair. Yeah. Yeah. When I'm like watching a movie and I feel like a jump scare's coming, I normally just like hold my breath. It helps. I don't know why holding my breath helps, but it does. I feel like it'd be the opposite. Hey, Davari, I am less than a gig out from you. Or a meg, actually less than a meg from you.
Yeah, I see. Just 15 seconds delayed.
Guess I'll get to salvaging while you make the trek back. So you gotta go back to Babbage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you get in this thing? Because I'm kind of stuck.
I don't know why I wouldn't be able to get into you're in the reclaimer, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, this thing takes forever to slow down.
Like it's a big ship or something.
I know, right? No, don't bump that. Please don't bump that. Okay. I'm good. Every time I hear this song, I just think of that really bad YouTube video out there of somebody pretending to perform this song. It's hilarious. Like somebody takes the lip sings it awfully. Lower bridge. How do I get out of here? So I always do this with the Karak. Okay, I think I know where to go. There's it's medical. I gotta go around here. Here's the elevator. I think it's the deck. Yep. And then I go through all of these. Might be another way out, but this is to the ramp. Cargo, please work one day. Check for helmet. Thanks, Jinxie. Really appreciate you bringing people in and trusting me with your folks. That's really kind of you. Sleep well. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, have a good night, Jinxie.
I do too, Chad. I do too. 100%.
Yeah, because I'm saving up for the Zeus, though, when they come out. First, I gotta quit buying other people's ships and start saving.
Yeah. Will do, Jinxie. Well, I'll take care of him. I won't let him get too out of hand. So you were concerned that I wouldn't be able to get into the reclaimer? Why is that? Should something I should know, or maybe I missed?
No, I just couldn't find the elevator.
It has been fun. It has been fun, Ender. Welcome in.
The elevator's down right there. See the personnel elevator right below you?
We're delayed, so directions from
Yeah.
you are going to be of lower value. I'm just going to go to the
Other side of the
airlock.
ship.
I know where the airlocks are on this, so. So tonight we started out loading the whole sea in the most whole sea of ways. We took the whole sea up to Seraph. Oh gosh, took the whole sea up to Tressler, I think, and docked it. And then I went in, spawned my whole A, flew the whole A outside, then loaded the cargo from the whole A to the whole sea. And we did it just because, just to try it. It worked. It worked. Yeah, they never showed up on my screen. The spindles never showed up on my screen.
Wrong elevator.
Yep, I know. I am just kind of on autopilot. I need to get away from that. It's this way.
All right, you're in the ship. I'll be back.
Yep. And then since then, oh god. Please don't do this. Not like this. Not like this. Come on. Come on. I've never done this. Oh no. This stinks. Right when Davari leaves too. That's so funny. I've been able to sleep for more than like an hour at a time for 3 days now. That's awful, Ender. Is it the cold you had, or just life? Just good old life. There we go. Oh, I did it. I got out. Okay. Whew, that was a close one. This song gonna put me to sleep.
At least
Oh,
it didn't jump to the other side.
yeah, that would have been bad. Yeah, the coughing is rough. Coughing is rough at the end of a cold. Jenny normally gets hit with that when she has colds. Hope you feel better. Yeah, humidifier might work. Okay, what seat do I need to avoid? This one?
Avoid the one right below the pilot, right behind the pilot.
Okay. So interesting.
That one right there is the one that glitches me up every time.
Yeah, humidifier might help. That's one of those things where I don't know how much it helps, but I feel like it does. Oh man, me on a salvage laser. I'm already getting tired. Okay, it helps with the throat itch. Got it. How people do this for hours is just besides me.
I do that for hours until I've had enough of it, and then I go raid bunkers.
I will throw boxes all day.
Well, when I come back, you can go through a boxing all day.
Yeah, Ender, I haven't set up those keybinds, so that's why. That's why I'm using my mouse. Well, actually, maybe it will work. Yeah, I only have... Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't have them set up. I need to spend some time with that. Hey, I use my sticks to the capabilities that I need them. But I don't really... I think part of the reason why it's not a priority for me is I don't care to do this anyway. Nor do I care to, like, sit on a turret. So, it's just not a priority in my mind.
Well, I know when I
Let's...
suggested this night, Ender, I was not, or Limbo, you were talking to Ender. I wasn't planning on what we salvaged being mostly my ships.
You're a passenger princess. I get that, Chad. I'm more of the person that prefers to be flying or dogfighting, throwing boxes. Something about, just salvaging that just doesn't... I'll do it if I have to, but it's not my go-to. Like, I lost my C2 in the patch, and so, like, I am gonna have to, like, eat a little bit of shit, and by shit I mean salvage, to earn that back. So I'm aware of that, but it's not my first choice for a game loop. Which really never has been. Really cool, but
I don't know if I would have been, but I like the money. I like the ships I can buy with what I earn doing it, so.
I think a part of the problem with salvaging for me, and it's something that kind of stems from when I first started working as a teenager. I remember that I worked at my very first job was at Pizza Hut, and it's all gonna make sense, I promise. And I had several different jobs in that place. Worked there for like 2.5, maybe 3 years. It's actually how I met Baca. He was one of my bosses. Um, and my first job was in the kitchen, and my boss walked back there and he's like, "Your pizzas are beautiful, but you're way too slow. Let's get you on something else." And so I think it's just like this desire for perfection when I'm salvaging. I want to get every single spot, and it just hurts my brain if I leave spots behind. And that's probably not the way to salvage ships. You watch your SCUs, you try to optimize the output, or the input, I should say, and then you move on. But my brain just doesn't.
Actually, I usually scrape everything that'll come off a ship before I crunch it.
Yeah, that's. And I think I get like fatigued by trying to get it perfect. Salvaging is basically cutting a bug pizza pie. It's a good analogy. Probably would help if I listened to some more upbeat music too. What should we listen to, guys? Somebody request an upbeat song. Exclamation SR. Let's get some energy up in here. Otherwise, you might see me fall asleep
put
on
up some
stream.
Motley Crue.
A Motley Crue or work. Also, kind of wish that, like, I mean, I guess it kind of helps because the laser illuminates whatever you're at the surface. Be nice if well, the reclaimer should have a big enough headlight that you can see well. I just feel like when it's dark, I can't see really well. Play TikTok trending music. Well, I post on TikTok, but I don't really spend time on TikTok, so your guess would be better than mine on what TikTok trending music is. I have not opened the TikTok app in probably 2-3 months. I actually use a third-party software to post on TikTok, so I can minimize how much time I'm in the app. It's always garbage upbeat stuff. Yeah. I mean, TikTok is kind of known for its dances, right? So that kind of makes sense. And I can't really do much with this laser anymore from this angle. I guess we go after the Karak.
Or you could just move the reclaimer.
Yeah, that'd probably be more efficient, wouldn't it? Yeah, and I think the reason for that, Chad, is because it's primarily an entertainment platform. So that'd be my guess why there's not a lot on there. Because if you're not making like super upbeat entertainment content on TikTok, you probably don't have a big audience. But I don't know. In my opinion, it's why not post on there? It's not that just not hard for me to do. Maybe somebody will come across it and find the videos valuable,
Looks like the lights are off as well.
like yourself. Yeah, the lights were off. That is exactly why I was having that problem, not being able to see anything. All right, let's try that angle. Yeah, there are some things that I've seen on TikTok that, definitely bring a bit of joy to my day back when I was on there more often. But I was just a bit too it kind of felt like a drinking problem to me. The more that I spent time on there, like I couldn't stop And I was just like, shouldn't. Maybe my brain isn't wired for this. Maybe some people's brains are wired to handle this kind of content, but not mine. Some people can handle it better than others. I don't think I'm one of those people. I do think listening to more upbeat music helps with this. I do feel like salvaging brings kind of a new meaning to the phrase burning a hole in your pocket. Because RMC is kind of the meta right now. And people are grinding RMC to buy things. Yeah, that's awesome that you've been able to balance that, Chad. I I did not have self-control. That's cool that there are people that can be on there and have a more balanced relationship with it. There's some really good stuff, though. I've come across some really good Star Citizen content on there myself. I actually just found this YouTuber the other day that did videos. I forget the name, but they're like more longer form content videos, and they're just like the sounds of Star Citizen. I thought that was really cool. Some of them are just loops, but some of them are more like traversing planets, the sounds of the planets, really good quality visuals, stuff like that.
Someone else pick some music here.
Otherwise, we'd be listening to Motley Crue for a bit.
Well, no, I was actually thinking of putting Trapped on, but
Trapped, wow. I haven't heard Trapped in a long time. Yeah. That's an old
maybe
song.
some Limp Bizkit, you know.
Limp Bizkit. That's another one that I listened to a long time ago. I thought it was interesting the other day. I ran into a neighbor and we were talking about something and I said the phrase 7 months. Yeah, about 7 months. She was like, oh, that's a long time. And I was just like, I feel like somebody that's 3 times my age saying 7 months is a long time broke my brain a little bit. We were just talking about, I think, like weight loss or something like that. Like how long it can take, stuff like that. And I was like, this person thinking that 7 months is a long time is really intriguing to me. Normally you hear like people in their 20s say that. Tavari, do you think 7 months is a long time?
Hell no, for me that's like a week for you guys. Seems like the year just started, and all of a sudden here we are going on October already. Like, what the hell?
It's crazy how time works. It never, ever changes its rate of speed, but it just feels like it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, I mean, it's crazy how much I'll severely underestimate how much time I have to do something. Like, came back from a walk today. It was like, I don't know, maybe 2:30 in the afternoon. I got the work done that I needed to get done, but I was just like, it took a significantly more amount of time than I thought it would. And my estimate was like a couple hours. That is fair. Being a Star Citizen fan warps your concept of time. I mean, what's the phrase? Time flies when you're having fun. Is that the phrase? Like, I don't really have a play experience with this game that isn't just fun. Like, there are certain game loops that I find less fun than others. Obviously, I alluded to that earlier. But it's just such a community-driven game, and like having people with you, like, it's so much fun. I can't wait to go to CitizenCon. It's gonna be wild. I haven't been to the UK since 2019. It's been about 5 years.
Last time I was there, all we did was land at Heathrow, the military base near there, and transfer planes and leave.
Yeah, kind of like a quick layover sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I went to London. I've never been to Manchester. Been to London. Never been to Manchester, so I think we're gonna make like a 2-week thing of it. Maybe a week and a half. I don't. Honestly, this is gonna be really nerdy, but like, I don't think that I can go to CitizenCon and then have more vacation to do. Because I feel like I'm gonna have too much FOMO of missing features and things that they just put out and being that far away from being able to play it. Tell me you're a Star Citizen nerd without telling me you're a Star Citizen nerd. So I think we're gonna front end the vacation, go places before, and then
You're
wrap
not
up with
even
Citizen.
showing up on screen anymore.
Interesting. You think we're gonna get a Squadron 42 release date? We've got to, right? We've got to. I just finished rewatching that today, and I still got some chills during the Squadron trailer that they showed last year. Gave me chills last year, and it still gives me chills to this day. Chris tearing up at the end. Chills. Hands down. Chills. You think we get it within 6 months, though, if they announce the release date? Or you think it'll be like a solid year? Like holiday next year or something, Chad? What would be your best guess if you had to guess? A year minimum. Yeah, I heard that. That's kind of what I think too. I heard that, like, marketing cycles, things like that, like it might be best to have a solid year. 2026 just doesn't seem like the right year to release it. I think that's just too long. I feel like with the momentum from last year and how well the PU's do, well, subjectively, how well the PU's doing. I know people have differing opinions on that, but I think the PU is significantly better than when I came back to the game in last summer. So 2023 is when I came back. It's in a much better spot than it was then.
Couple hundred kilometers away from what I'm assuming is the reclaimer.
I don't really
And
feel.
closing fast.
Oh yeah, I see you like 284. Chad, I don't think GTA is really a competitor though. I mean, maybe a quasi competitor, but I feel like true like diehard Star Citizen fans will still pick it up. GTA will probably be more of a multiplayer experience than just the story.
Oh, that's one thing I haven't played with my new system, GTA 5.
I haven't followed. I should be careful though with that. I haven't followed GTA really hard. I could be completely wrong about that. Yeah, I don't think it's a direct competitor to Attack Cat. I just think that I think it will to Chad's point though, I think that it's a for example, Space Marine 2, not a competitor to Star Citizen. I have about 4 less people to play with regularly right now, and probably more than I even realize, simply because that game exists. But Squadron is a single player experience, so probably less of an impact than on a multiplayer game. I see. Yeah, Chad, that's a good point. It honestly might be more even. It's probably not even good to release it around then too, because it might be more expensive to market to compete with Rockstar. So that's actually a really good call out. It's kind of like the equivalent of like a game developer trying to market during the Super Bowl. You know, like it's going to be way more expensive because everybody wants that time. And if Rockstar are willing to pay it, you know, which they will, they always do. Um, I don't think that's a good use of um, our pledge dollars. Not that we have a say of where they go, but you know, just a personal opinion. Could you imagine if you could be a shareholder? If it was a publicly traded company, it'd be completely different. I don't think we'd have any of this. Yeah, that makes sense. I would not want to be trying to compete with that around the Super Bowl by any means. Just a quick like poll of Twitch chat, like, is there anything gratifying to you about watching a streamer salvage a ship? Like, I'm actually not minding it as much as I normally do tonight, but I'm just sitting here like, this this is either extremely mind-numbing for somebody to watch or like the best. I don't know that there's an in between. Until Limp Bizkit in the background, maybe that's different the differentiator here. Davari, what festival was it that this song like created a really big problem? Winstock?
I think so.
Yeah, like people lost their minds.
The latest Woodstock, I guess.
Woodstock. I said Winstock. I think I'm just thinking of Windstar and combining it with Woodstock. Okay, so indifferent, Chad. Got it. Got it. Yeah, it's hit or miss for me. Sometimes I cannot stand salvaging.
Yeah, that's
Other
all I'd
times,
use it for. I know that when I would watch streamers doing it, it's just the interaction because you can have more interaction with your audience than you can when you're doing other things.
that's
You don't
fair.
have too much interaction with anybody when you're trying to dogfight.
Yeah, unless you want to run into an NPC or an NPC wants to run into you.
Yeah, like 3 times last time. That sucked.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to be able to shoot him down. We'll just ram him down.
Hey, that's one way to get the job done.
It did.
Yeah, I bet it is. Dogfighting and yeah, yeah. I I normally will like if chat starts to go off, I normally will just be very transparent. Just like, hey guys, like I would like to survive here. I will do my best. Yeah, I forget. That might have been the night. Davari, was that the night? No, that might have been the night that I met Troguns. I think the night that I met Troguns, somebody that hangs out here pretty often, I was dogfighting an arena commander and somehow managing to hold a conversation. What was I doing the night that you came across the stream, Davari? Or were you a guide? I can't remember.
No, I just stumbled on you one night. Actually, I came in on one of Jinxie's raids to you and kind of hung out ever since.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's why I personalize my welcomes to Discords. The Discord, a lot of people are like, you should just automate that. It's so I can go back and like remember stuff like that. Like I try to like, it's kind of like sending a personalized letter, you know? You kind of remember the context and how you met someone and stuff like that. Okay, I think it might be time to switch around the ship. I guess
This
I
is
could
the
try
last time
to.
I'm flying back to my own ship, damn it.
I know, this is like the third time tonight, right? Could I just flip this thing instead of repositioning?
No, it's too heavy.
Okay. I will just reposition.
All you're gonna do is fling it around. Because that's all I could do with the caterpillar, so I know the C2 is gonna be too heavy.
I've thought about doing TikTok live chat. How does that work? Like, I think you have to have like so many followers first, right? Is that correct? I mean, if it's just one more platform and it doesn't really require any more overhead, you know, why not, right? But I think you have to reach a certain follower goal, if I remember correctly. My wife knows more about that than I do. Okay. Yeah. Other side. Geez, this thing drifts. Nope. I'm just thinking it drifts. Certain amount of followers. Got it. Yeah, I think I heard once that it was like 1,000 or something like that, but I wonder how much it is for gaming.
I'm gonna have to go down and throw some out of that hopper down there before we crack that thing now, because I know it'll fill it up.
Okay. 250. Okay. That's good to know. $250. Oh man, just barely too low to get the whole ship. Have you
Yeah, I
tried
had
the?
this slow. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask Davari, have you tried the any tests with the bot yet? Limbo GPT in Discord?
No, not yet.
Well, when you have a question, use it. I'm curious to see what your opinion is. Working really well for me. Every once in a while, the main Star Citizen account will repeat someone's videos, and that usually helps a lot. Oh, that's cool. I also like they normally will only raid smaller streamers on Fridays. That's also cool. When they do Star Citizen Live, which we won't have that for a little bit, fortunately. But there's some really creative TikTokers on that, for Star Citizen. All right, music's too slow. This is kind of my default. I normally start stream with washed out just because it's really chill.
There, now
Oh,
you guys came into view. Now they're showing up. Now that I'm 16 kilometers away.
who's showing up?
The Reclaimer and you and them, the
Oh,
C2.
I wonder if it's showing you just my regular marker and not my party marker.
Oh, it showed was like a death marker for my ship. You know, how they will show up and then you can go back and
Yeah. Let's do. Let's look at upbeat radio. They did do the TikTok ship showdown. That's hard to say for some reason this year, which was disappointing. Yeah, that I they did something on Instagram though, didn't they? Or did they not? I didn't follow that much beyond just going to their website. What was different about the TikTok one? Was it the same thing, or that is it just that they didn't do it on TikTok? Let's see. What should I do for artist radio? Uh, didn't do it on the platform. Got it. And maybe it was just I don't know why they couldn't just do like the same content on TikTok. Maybe they just don't. Maybe they're not that style. I don't know. You won third place last year. You're gunning for first this year. What did you do? That's really cool. That was like you did like an image or a video, right? That's how you entered. And then like one of those ships was one of the top. Okay, you made an era video because that's how they pick the Sweet 16, right? Based on player submissions. Oh, I see. Okay. They just picked the 3 best videos. That's cool. Yeah, that's right. Because they gave like first, second, third, and then you got certain things, I think, for the top 3 videos. I'm really glad people put time into that. And actually create really cool stuff. Because I always see it and I think about it, and then I'm like, oh, the video editing. Oh, video editing. It's my least favorite
one
part.
thing that I saw was really cool was a YouTuber though, and he would do ship reviews, 10 minutes or less ship reviews. Of course, some of them are longer than 10 minutes, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's I don't prefer really, really, really long videos unless I'm like watching something that's meant to be really, really, really long. A lot of time it's just I really appreciate quick and concise information. That's so cool. You got both second and third place ships. That's really cool. The Freelancer Max and the Gladius. I'd love to see the video if you want to share it. If it's something you can share. If you have a link for it, like whisper it or DM it to me on Discord or something. Love to see it. We're just such a creative community. It's really cool to see what people do.
I'm not going to be able to empty this cargo. All it's doing is jumping back and forth between the boxes and coming right back. It wouldn't let me
It's
actually
because I'm
select
on the
them.
laser. If I stop the laser, you can change that. Go ahead.
Hang on, I gotta get back in there. See, I've never had to deal with that before because nobody's ever been on the laser when I've been moving
You've
boxes.
never had to deal with that before because you've been alone. Yeah. Davari here runs a reclaimer solo. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll check that out, Chad. I would say just put it in chat, but because of all of the scammers and stuff, I don't have links enabled currently.
Okay, boxes are coming out. You can start again. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, I'm not going to pack the balcony like I usually would because I don't think we'll fill it up enough to need that.
Yeah, probably not. I wonder if it's still this case. Yeah, Chad. Yeah, no chat links are not for me. I still get the bots that are like best viewers, blah blah blah, and I've done so many different variations of those phrases, and they still somehow get through sometimes. Um, but I wonder, Navari, if it's the salvage loop is still how it used to be, where you don't yield any RMC when things are ejecting. I think it's the case because there's like a cycle wheel over the CSCU gauge. I guess I could test it. Like, yes, oh my gosh, Chad. I will always give a person the benefit of a doubt. But normally this is how it works. Somebody will add me because I'm on the Star Citizen guide system, right? So sometimes I'll get random DMs from people and they'll need a guide or something and we'll link up and stuff like that and I'll help them out. But every once in a while I get a random DM that's that exact same thing, like what you're describing, and I will let them be like, "Hello." And then I give it like 24 hours and it always comes in within 24 hours. I want to sell you something. And I'm like, oh, this is not the way you sell someone on something. You don't hop into their DMs and like, I mean, maybe some people are successful like that. That's not for me. Not for me. And there's so many of them. Like, but I mean, hopefully they're real people. I'm sure some of them are scammers. Hopefully some of them are real people that are just trying to make a living. Because I mean, it is hard out there. Like, but I have a feeling a lot of them are equally scammers that are like get people to like a fake storefront and like steal money from them. Oh yeah. Yeah, AI is really good. I actually just built a for good, let me preface for good. Not for harm, but I just built a chatbot that's in beta right now in our Discord. And I've got some beta testers on it and it allows people to like quickly get information in a very structured format, kind of like ChatGPT, but it uses kind of the power of the internet and search, and it's augmented using that ChatGPT sort of large language model um, technology. It's really cool and it's really fast, and I had a blast building it. But I can imagine how people could use that for the worse. So I it's crazy good how AI these days, how AI is these days. Yeah, thanks. I'm technical by trade. Work in tech, so it's been a project on my horizon for a half a year plus. I learned kind of how to do some programming and stuff in that realm, and then I almost got a little emotional last night when I finally like finished it, the beta version of it. And I was just like, I've been trying to do this for so long. Like, and I can finally give it to people and say, try to break it. Like, try to find its value, try to find its quirks. Like, um, so yeah, it all happens within like one Discord channel, and you can ask it questions that are visible to everybody, response and question, and then you can have hidden conversations with it. And then you can have like DM conversations with it. You can't quite yet.
Hey. So go up there and close all our freaking cargo's going out the back.
Are we getting
Someone
pirated?
opened up. No, someone opened up the cargo hold for the chute for the cargo. So everything I've been dropping down the chute to go into storage is going out the back of the ship.
I can close that up. One second. Or do we want to not close it up? We want to.
Well, we'll close it up and I'll go down the other one and try and get everything back in.
Okay. I think it's this. But yeah, it'll allow you to have. Yeah, it's closing, I think. No? Oh, I can't close it up because it's not the pilot seat. Um, but it'll allow you to have different types of conversations with it, whether it's
Don't
hidden
close it. I
D.
just jumped out.
Okay. Hidden DM or, sort of public right there in the Discord channel. And the last thing I was going to say was it can't quite yet allow you to respond via DM. All of the interactions have to happen in the Discord chat or channel. So it's cool stuff. It was cool to build. And it's tailored to video gamers, like pre-programmed for video game information, not just Star Citizen, any game. Any game you want to look up information on. All right, I'm just going to trust that you have that back there. I'm going to hop back on a laser. Does that sound good?
Actually, I'm fighting this back here. I could use you up in the salvage hold, not salvage processing,
Okay.
to move these boxes back that I'm throwing back in.
Okay. Let me come up there. I never switched the music to upbeat music. I guess it's not putting me to sleep as much as I thought it would. Let's see. You wanted me to go to salvage hold?
Salvage hold, yes.
Okay. Let's do this. Songs that I have liked while streaming. Let's do a creative shuffle with it. So, do you just want these boxes anywhere in here? Because they obviously don't snap.
Yeah. Yeah, I just stack them up.
This is a perfect Star Citizen song. You mean to tell me, Davari, that I get to move boxes? What? Don't need me on a salvage laser? song has a really cool shift right here.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one jammed box. It's jammed between the lift and the frickin' reclaimer.
Okay.
That's what you hear banging around.
I don't hear anything specific banging around because I'm banging around in here. Oh, now I hear it. Actually, when I get a little closer to you, I heard it. Got that one. I think you might be the only person I've ever seen. I get why you do it. I've ever seen with 4SC using their reclaimer. It's smart. Okay. I might have bugged that. Can you still move it? Maybe it would be easier if... Oh, I see. You got it. You got it. You know what? That's not a... Is this usually closed or open? It's usually closed, isn't it?
Usually closed, yeah, unless I open it to unload, but when he opened all doors earlier, it must have dropped this one too.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. Everything's looking pretty...
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that one out of there.
It won't even go forward.
I can't get it to go either forward, backwards. I can't twist it, turn it.
Okay. Yeah, it might just be glitched. Hey, Scotty, how's it going? You want me to try, Davari?
Yeah, if you want to.
Just gonna try. Let's try to... Let me try at a different time than you, though. I don't want to get the same bug. I want to isolate our bugs here, you know? Yeah.
Actually, you had it once. If you just let it go. Just let it go, let it go, let it
Okay.
go. There it goes.
Yeah, sounds good, Scott.
Well, that was quite interesting.
Hey, at least we got it.
Now you see why I don't like moving boxes? No.
I like how you debugged it and then immediately left.
That was it. I'm coming back to the elevator.
That's funny.
Couldn't get up in that way.
Yeah. Okay. That one's up there.
How'd you get back in there? Oh, you didn't. That's what that's what happened to me. I couldn't.
What do you mean? Will it not fit through there?
No, I couldn't fit back up through that myself. I kept glitching me out. Oh, you'll get it in there. Oh, I thought they were all picked up.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to get this one through here. I'm kind of confused on what you're saying.
I was saying I thought they were all picked up. I got it. Go ahead
No.
and let it go.
All right.
Oops. I had it.
All right, let me let go of it before you grab it, just to be safe. All right, I'll let you know. Letting go. You got that one?
Yep, it's up there.
Okay, grabbing one more.
Yeah, I didn't see any more out there, or I would have got them too. Yeah, our MC was floating away. I was like, where in the hell do they go?
That's funny. Just trying to be careful. I'm gonna glitch it. All right, there's another one. Oh shit. You got it? All right, I'm coming back inside the reclaimer.
I'll make sure I close all exterior now.
I'm glad you called that out because I literally just got on the elevator. That could have been funny. I was in the process of traversing back to the elevator.
No, I'm still on the salvage hold.
Okay, I'll just call it back up. Got it.
Bring it. Got to close that one. I think the only way to do that's from the pilot seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, man, a lot of RMCs fitting down that hole. Where the hell? And then I heard it banging around. I was like, I'm gonna go see what that is. And then
Yeah.
all our RMCs floating out in space. I was like, holy shit.
Just giving it away to the system. Here you go. Do you have a preference on where you normally stack these, or just stack them wherever?
Nah, I just stack them wherever. I usually completely fill it up, balcony and everything, but that's why I use the 8 SCU boxes.
Got it.
That and trying to get 16s on this elevator can be done, but it's a pain in the ass.
Biggest you do is 8, right?
Yeah.
And then what's your smallest?
4.
Okay.
I use 4 for RMC and MCU. I put in 8s rather. Or the CM, the construction materials I do in 8s.
Got it. Got it.
I remember running up and close those doors though.
I really wish you could double stack these. It drives me crazy.
Oh, you can double stack them. It doesn't click.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I just try to, like, snappable, you know?
I've actually had that deck stacked up to where it was level with the balcony above it.
Wow, that's a lot of cargo. Maybe I'll try to plan if I ever do a 12-hour stream. I'll try to plan it when you're available. We'll just fill up a